What's going on, vibers? It's your boy J.S. Vaughn. And guess what, y'all? We are definitely back with another one. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to waste y'all time, and I know y'all want to jump right into the video, son. So let's go ahead and do that, yo. All right? Let's go, y'all. Let's. Right? United we stand, divided we fall. It's a fact, fam. Don't let us divide. Don't let them divide us. You know what I mean?
It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to. For people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is. Living in the new world with an whole soul. The Richmond, north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control.
This world has changed and I had to accept it. They ask my political views while I search for their hidden agendas. I don't got an answer, I try to remember the devil divides.
That's right, man. I don't have the answer. I got to remember the devil divides.
Hidden
That's
agendas. I don't got an answer, I try to remember the devil divides. Pressure appears from our peers. Those arguments waste our time while helping to push their lies, so fuck political views. I got common sense.
Fuck political views. I got common sense. We all hope we all got common sense, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
While helping to push their lies, so fuck political views. I got common sense. I know God made man, and the sun sets on a life where we focus on things that we cannot control and accumulate so much regret. By the time we decide to live, we're practically already dead, so I go to sleep with the...
That's deep, man. By the time we hold up. By the time we decide to live, we're probably almost dead. Bro, that's bars right here.
And the sun sets on a life where we focus on things that we cannot control and accumulate so much regret. By the time we decide to live, we're practically already dead, so I go to sleep with the thoughts of 45 years living in debt. 45 years can't pay rent. 45 years just for a pension. I'm too old to enjoy and go spend 45 years working and slaving for rich men with no time for my family and friends. Then I wake up and pray that it ends.
Living in the new world with an whole soul. The Richmond, north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control.
Descendants of Adam and Eve, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. They're taking God out the schools. Our kids don't know what to believe. From 6 to 18, the curriculum fails and Gen Z gets taught by their phones with forced feeds that get sponsored.
Well, I mean, like, I ain't gonna hold you and shit, yo. Like, man, I gotta freaking make this point. From age 6 to 18, the curriculum falls to Gen Z, gets taught by their phones with force. Listen, I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say this shit one time and one time only and shit, yo. If your phone is raising your fucking kid from the age of freaking 6 to 18 and shit, you're not a fucking parent. You know what I mean? If the way that you shut up your kids and whatnot is by putting a phone in front of a motherfucking in front of their face and whatnot, you're not a fucking parent. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, yo, when we were raised and shit, there was no fucking phones and shit. So, like, I ain't gonna hold you, man. Like, there's decisions that we're making and shit that's kind of freaking stepping the generation back and kind of freaking putting a crutch on the generation pulling up now and whatnot, because technology, the whatever your kids are learning on the phone is not freaking regulated by you. So the kids are, I remember when I was young and shit, I was way smarter than my parents and shit. So when I was doing something that I wasn't supposed to be doing and shit, and my parents pull up to me, I'll just change the script up real quick. You know what I mean? So, like, don't you think these kids are doing that now and shit, yo? Like, it's evident, man. They make their own rules. They know more about the technology than we do. You know what I mean? Let's motherfucking go, man. I'm sorry for that little rant right there, guys. But let's go, fam.
tree. They're taking God out the schools. Our kids don't know what to believe. From 6 to 18, the curriculum fails, and Gen Z gets taught by their phones with forced feeds that get sponsored and paid by companies. That's how they attack us. It starts with the youth. If you lie enough, you'll convince anybody the lie's the truth. So telling these kids they can choose their own gender at ages they can't even tie their own shoes. Driver,
ain't that something, man? Ain't that something?
lie's the truth. So telling these kids they can choose their own gender at ages they can't even tie their own shoes. Drive or drink is crazy. Common sense isn't common unless it pays.
Ooh, that nigga spilling out facts right here, man. Yeah, this nigga spilling out facts. Let's go, man.
They can't even tie their own shoes. Drive or drink is crazy. Common sense isn't common unless it pays me. That's the thought process daily. Look at the content. We're creating lies, diluting our brains. I'm done trying to argue online with these people who think that a vote's gonna bring about change. How many?
I like that shit, man. About it said, look at all the content that you lies,
diluting our brains. I'm done trying to argue online with these people who think that a vote's gonna bring about change.
Thinking that a vote will bring around change. I always have the freaking set understanding and whatnot, and it is like, they change. Whenever a freaking a party changes, you know what I mean, like from Democrat to Republican or Republican to Democrat, or wherever you at in the country and shit, whatever plan that party had for the country and shit will never be freaking come to resolution and whatnot, because you switch parties and whatnot. Once you switch parties, they start their own freaking wave, and they start making their own plans. So it's almost like, you as countries and whatnot, it's almost like we're bound to fail because we don't stick around long enough to actually see change within the laws or the things that particular party wants to change and whatnot. And like I said, I'm not one bit into politics and shit, but I see the failure in politics and shit. You know what I mean? Because we all want change and shit, but we don't have patience to wait for the change that we want. You know what I mean? Because change not gonna take freaking 4 or 5 years. You know what I mean? It might take a little bit longer than that and shit. And matter of fact, 8 years. Change not gonna. At the end of the 8 years, you probably seen glimpses of the change. So you have to freaking wait and freaking shit. If you change parties and shit, then the change that you want is not gonna be there. Anyways, man, I'm talking a little bit too much, but you get what I hope you get what I'm saying though. Let's go.
Lies diluting our brains. I'm done trying to argue online with these people who think that a vote is gonna bring about change. How many presidents does it take to have a life worth living? An actual comfortable wage. No more school shootings. Let's unite these states.
It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is. Living in the new world with an old soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control.
Yeah, man. Dope track, you know what I mean? Definitely dope track. I like the energy and whatnot, yo. You talking some real shit right there, you know? But I don't think it's the way to go is not actually freaking politics. I think the way to go is actually freaking making these micro levels of change and whatnot within your community and whatnot, and working your way up. You know what I mean? Councilmen and shit like that. Because at the end of the day, if you look at it, yo, like how much freaking things does the president freaking do to actually freaking like the president himself has his committees to freaking organize whatever goals that he has to actually do. You know what I mean? So, and a lot of times those goals have little and sometimes nothing to do with where you're living in your community and shit. So Like, if you want change to happen, you have to freaking do it on a grassroots level. You know what I mean? Your councilman, the person that in your community. You know what I mean? So that's how I look at it. I don't look at the big ass picture. At the end of the day, I don't think it really matters who's the president, Miss Harris or freaking Trump and shit, because life's gonna keep on going on and shit. And the problems that we have with inflation is gonna still be here like freaking 4 years from now, because like I said before, it takes time to actually make real change and whatnot, and we never will get that if we keep on changing from party to party and whatnot. You know, it doesn't make any sense. You know. But anyways, yo, I hope you guys enjoyed this track. If you guys want more tracks from your boy Dex or any other type of videos, do put that down there in the comment section. I got you as soon as possible. You know what I mean? That being said, yo, let's go. If you guys want to show me some love and support, you know what I mean? One of the best ways to do that is always by smacking the hell out that like button. Smacking the hell out that like button. Show me some love and support in that way. Another way you guys can show me some love and support is by subscribing to the channel and sharing it with your friends in the same token. That being said, y'all, I'm about to check you guys out next time on the next video. Peace out, we'll love it about. Y'all already know, fam. Let's go. You know.